In a way, you were saying the path, the geopolitical path that India has followed under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, including after the Russia-Ukraine conflict broke out, or even with the Hamas attack on Israel, that's what you're referring to in terms of being, smart politics and smart economics eventually.
That's right. Throughout wars, it's very interesting. There are winning countries and there are losing countries. The losing countries, terrible. The winning countries do not do as well as the neutral countries. The neutral countries always do better because there's opportunities. And you see that happening now because you're seeing the movement, for example, of businesses to India as an alternative or sourcing from India. And so there's more of those opportunities. I think just generally speaking, India is at a very special moment for a number of reasons. Particularly because it's not burdened by an excessive amount of debt, and it is now at the takeoff point. There's a point in when the combination of education and economics, enough money so that you can invest in the right things, and the way that it's dealing with technology and in this environment, it strikes me very much similar to India. Strikes me very much similar to where China was when Deng Xiaoping came in roughly 1980. And so, in my opinion, you have a great leader in President Modi, and so I would expect that it's that combination.
And you've met Prime Minister Modi and are perhaps going to meet him again. Since you make this comparison with China, one of the key things that many investors look forward to with regard to India is its investment potential, and interest keeps going up. You spent 4 decades and more perhaps looking at China. What's your own sense about India? How much of India do you really track? Because I've noticed some very interesting comments from you, for instance, with the lunar mission. And you've also spoken about 7% growth for over a decade and more. What's the sense that you get from India at this stage?
It's at that point, that takeoff point, with good leadership, leading to raising living standards and being productive with enough capital. From a foreign investor's point of view, I think that there could be more opening up and more modernization in the capital markets. So I think that there's improvements to be made, but I think for Indians as a whole and the investment environment in India, it should be an attractive place. I hope that I and other institutional investors will be able to invest more as the evolution of those capital markets takes place.